Alright. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Alright, so done with that last one. Now we about to do an energy tarot read. Not about to do an energy tarot read. Thank you to my bandits for tapping in, tuning in. And so welcome to another episode of Tangential Thoughts Chat Show. I'm your Chief Gihareh, leader of the Kim Dynasty and the Spiritual Bandits, because we take our abundance, we don't ask for what's so rightfully ours. And I'm super excited. Yesterday, the cash card came in. So I'm hype about that. It came with some stickers. I don't want all of these stickers, but I'm gonna use some of these stickers. I'm gonna put at least one of them in my notebook. And this what the card looked like. So you can see I was trying to find ways. My phone is in there. Appreciate you, boss. Man. Yeah. So this is what it looked like. Daggone, as you can see, I put this is the YouTube and Instagram name. This is all the socials, right? Kim Dynasty. Kim, QM Dynasty. And just try to switch up the symbols and the lettering here. I could have, of course, used the letters, but I used the little side symbol. I think this is pi, delta, a backwards little S or whatever. I just use different symbols to just still spell out Kim Dynasty. Of course, what else I put up there? You know I'm into astrology, so the sun and the moon, electricity, dragons, RockStar vibes, of course, fast cars, ocean waves. I'm always messing with the elements, staying grounded. I don't know why I like anchors, but I used to be in ROTC, the Navy. So staying grounded, or pirate at sea is me. You know, of course, I got my dog, and I had to put one of those emojis out there, so I just chose a cool one. So that's what the design I went with. That's the design I went with. And like I said, getting kind of hot. That was the first card I was going to put inside of this wallet. And so as you can tell, this wallet is like fur. I don't even know what type of fur this is, but the wallet got fur on it. So first card I'm putting in here. Is going to be this cash card. And trying to think. This is a nice little wallet too. Like I've never really even used this wallet. So, and it got two parts here. So I'm about to put it actually in here, where I guess you would usually put the dollar bills at. Because I don't like when the cards get scratched up and stuff from taking it in and out of your wallet so much. So even though this is a soft leather, I'm not going to put the card in there, because that in and out and scratching it up, I don't even feel like going through that. So I'm gonna just put it right here, and so it's nice and tucked away inside there. All right. So we got the cash card inside the new wallet. So the next time I make visuals, you're gonna see me go to grab this wallet, and the cash card gonna be hanging out of it, kind of, sort of. And so I'm gonna put both of those, this wallet and the cash card, in the next visuals that I make. And looking at these stickers, that's money. Like some of these stickers I clearly don't need, you know what I'm saying? The butterfly and the ribbon, I don't need those at all. But this one look like a chain. And this one, I'll use this one. Got a piggy bank on it. It got a coin and a key. I'm gonna use this one. I'll put that sticker in my book. That's the coolest sticker up here. The rest of these, I'll figure out what to do with them later. gonna go right here. There it is. Put it on the inside. It's a nice silver holographic sticker. And it came yesterday. Oh, today's date is 12/12. Today's date is 12/12. So I got this on 12/11. All right, just putting that in there. So I got the cash card on December 11th. Today's date is 12/12 though. So there's some energy behind that, but let's read it. Something happened with Kanye. Kanye was doing something too. I don't know what the heck Kanye was trying to do, but he had something that was supposed to be on the 12th at 12 a.m., some rave. I don't know if he got new music, new clothes. I don't know what the heck Kanye's doing. And it's always so weird, man. So that just always has a distorted message. But as always, Tangential Thoughts is a guided journal that you can purchase on Amazon. It has quotes, some quotes you may have seen or heard before. Some quotes I heard in conversation. And so it has quote, my response to the quote, and on the other side, it just gives you space to journal as you go on your own path of self-discovery of who you are and why you think and feel the way that you do. And so this is actually version 2. Once you're finished with the first part of the book, it says date completed, you sign it, and then the second part, which is this one, talks about how my family set me up and put me in that mental hospital, boy. But version 1 and version 2 are available for purchase on Amazon. All right, so now that that is out the way, we can move into the reading. Let's go back to my phone, some shade so it don't overheat. All right. The daggone incense is basically almost done, but I'm gonna let it keep burning. It's doing good. I had the incense going. Now I'm gonna finish these candles off. And we're still burning the Caribbean teak wood. And the other one is sweater weather. Caribbean teak wood and sweater weather. So I got the incense going, got the candles going. Let's go ahead and jump into this energy read. And I like to start with this love deck now because I at least ask a question, because I'll be forgetting it when I put it at the end. So I'm starting off with it first. So starting off with the love deck. First card is the energy that needs to be let go of. Second card is the energy that needs to be kept. And last one is the one that I read from the book, and it has a question. That's the energy that needs to be learned. So energy, we got 31, the storyteller that popped out. We got 31, the storyteller. So what is the energy that needs to be let go of? What is the energy that needs to be let go of? All right, we got the Alchemist. We got the Alchemist, which is the first card coming up in the energy that needs to be let go of. We have 40. 40 breaks down to a 4, which is that first stable number. Not first stable number, but it's a stable number as far as house and home. With the Alchemist, coming up in energy that needs to be let go of. Alchemy is always turning one thing into another. And so right now, maybe that's the energy that needs to be let go of. And so I'm going to relate this to like the message yesterday, how one of the messages yesterday was about all the pentacles kept popping up. We had 2 7s. There's a 7 of pentacles and 7 of cups. And that's a card of scattered energy. If you've planted so many seeds, and now it's like looking back and saying, okay, well, which one makes me the most happiest? Which one am I going to really pursue and continue to embody? And so if the Alchemist is that needs to be let go of, then maybe it's time to, okay, say, hey, your inner space right now, continue to create right here from the space that you're in. And where, like, once you reach that level of where your higher self is, all right, stay here and work with this energy. Gihareh, what's your favorite color? Blood. Red. Black. Black, red. Tan. Browns. Bro, I'm an artist, man. I like all colors. Like sometimes I'm just gonna like a certain shade of a color better than another shade of another color. So I'm an artist, man. That'd be like discrimination for me to say I like one color more than another. Cause for any color I sit here and say, there's a reason I may or may not like that color in another instance. So favorite color, that would be discriminatory of me to say I'm an artist to say, oh, I like one color more than I like all the other colors. Because sometimes it's just about that right shade. Like you might not like blue, but you might like a shade of blue, like baby blue or sky blue. You might not like green, but you might like the army green, or you might like navy blue. You know what I'm saying? Now black is one of the you don't get your shades. You do or don't like black. White. But there's a reason like I would not like a certain color too. So it's like I can't really say I have a favorite, because even if it comes down to white, like you don't like white, like you do like white because white is really crisp and clean. But then you don't like white because it get dirty easy. But then you like black, unless you like black. But then for like me when doing my art, I got a black Jeep. But sometimes I be looking at the white Jeep, because every time I go to do some art on my Jeep, it's like, man, okay, how am I going to get these colors to pop? It's harder for colors to pop on a black Jeep. But if you got a white Jeep, the colors pop easier. And it's just like, it doesn't matter what color the Jeep it is, right? Other colors, other pictures and stuff are going to start to, you got to play off of that. So there's always a pro and a con to the different colors. But I'm assuming you said your favorite color was blue, gray, and something else, right? Or am I wrong? Did you say your favorite color was blue? All right. So first card with the energy that needs to be let go of is like the Alchemist. It's like now we're in a space where we need to continue to work with where we're at and make it and stay right there. You know what I'm saying? Stay right there. Like this energy in the space that you're in right here, just do more of that. Just keep doing more of this and stay right here. Not transforming into something different, but staying right here because this is for your best good. All right. Energy that needs to be kept. Energy that needs to be kept. All right. There was a 40. Now we got 44. Energy that needs to be kept. The Seeker. Continuing to find ways to remain settled, or not remain settled. What I meant to say is keeping your energy settled, keeping yourself stable. But the seeker is the energy that needs to be kept and maintained. Seek and you shall find. So it's about continuing to ask questions, or asking the right questions, because sometimes you get answers. You don't get the right answers because you're not asking the right questions. Or you're getting told no, 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 but that's because you're asking the wrong people. So continue to ask the right questions to the right people, knocking on the right doors, and looking for the right opportunities. So continuing to seek and embrace that energy. My favorite color is blue, green, purple, black, yellow. Damn it, the whole Skittles. Like, I remember they used to talk about, like, yo, what? I don't think they got, do they? I think they might. If they did, I don't even remember what they called. They had black and white Skittles. But I remember they used to say, like, all the Skittles, do they even really taste different? Or are all the Skittles the same? Taste the rainbow. Right, yeah. All right. So we got 40. Energy that needs to be kept was 44, the seeker. And now, energy that needs to be learned. Energy that needs to be learned. And we got 1, the Democrat. Now, I think Democrat came out in the middle yesterday. So, Democrat coming out. Let's see what it says. Energy that needs to be learned. Energy that needs to be learned. The Democrat. Let's see if I can get through reading this without stumbling. I already messed up. Many of us believe we are being fair and just, but it is simply our beliefs and our filters that make us feel somehow righteous. So just that first sentence, it says, many of us believe we are being fair and just, but it's simply our beliefs and our filters that make us feel somehow righteous. So it's not this energy of right and wrong. It's just you interpret things based off your experience, but somebody else has had a completely different experience in life. So the things being said or experienced it doesn't make it right. It doesn't make it right for you or them. It's just that was your experience, so you see things from your perspective, and everybody else is going to interpret things from their perspective. But somehow you get caught up in thinking that you're right, your way of experiencing things is the right way, the best way, but that's just based off your experience. Skill tastes different. I can tell grape from apple. Okay. Seek balance and create greater focus on equality in what you are doing by silencing your inner voice and personal views for a moment. Is this really fair? And does it take into account longer-term possibilities, not only for others, but also yourself? The Democrat acknowledges outside influences are relevant to them. The Democrat acknowledges outside influences as relevant to them, even if they do not agree with them. It's like, you know what? I don't necessarily have to agree with this viewpoint, but I can see the relevance and importance that it has. They will clear space to listen, to observe, and to understand the needs, positions, and goals of other people and institutions. The question is not just about me. What and who is it that I need to make space for in my life? It's not just about me. What and who is it that I need to make space for in my life? So you got the vape. Gotta charge it though. Okay, yeah, just be careful about that. There have been a lot of people, I don't even say people, there have been a lot of teenagers overdosing and dying. So be very careful. I think vaping is, for the most part, don't think people can lace that with anything or nothing like that. Just be very careful. It's an epidemic right now. People are slipping fentanyl in a lot of different stuff. And so just be very careful, because there have been a lot of teenagers dying from fentanyl overdosing, and they don't even know it. It's just popping up in their stuff. So, but I think the vape is all right though, because all you gotta do with that is just change flavors or something. All right. Next, we're gonna move to the Archeo deck. Archeo is archetype. There are certain parts of our personality that will best serve us and suit us. So the question we ask is, what part of our personality, what part of our persona will best suit us and serve us for today? And I'll do a full spread. So the first 3 are for us. The next 6 are external influences and factors. So what part of our personality should we embrace for today? What part of our personality should we embrace for today? We got the Magician. The Magician has lived many lives. He sees beyond the current energy that's present, and he taps into the other side and says, this is the life that's unfolding. And so this is that past life card. And if you ask the Magician about one of his many past lives, you never know which one he's going to tell you about. What came to mind right now, like, what if right now we're currently living in a past life? Are you going to make this your best one, or are you going to make it one of your other ones? You got to have confidence and courage to pursue it if you want to make it your best. All right, the Magician is popping out next. All right, we got the Shadow Diver. Again, this is past hurts and traumas, and when these show up, it's always, can you take a step back? Can you pause and say, you know what? Why is this triggering to me? Why is this triggering for me? Why does it make me upset? Why does this throw me off? So whenever this card comes out, always, at least for myself, take the time to pause, reflect, and say, why does this person annoy me? Why does what they said trigger me? Why? It's like questioning it so that it doesn't continue to bother you. And last one for us. My spirit animal, the wolf. When your wants become your needs, those are equal and they're synonymous. If you just every time you say, instead of saying I want something, you say I need this. It's no more I want it. It's like it becomes a need for me. Like, oh, for me, those cigars, it's not a want anymore. I need a cigar. So I can do my cigar visuals, you know what I'm saying? I think it's just lit. And it's also a card, you can't be tied down. Not being tied down to societal norms and what other people want you to do, say, think, feel. And it's like, you know, I'm going to follow my own path. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to, you know what I'm saying? It's that card right there. And now the wolf is also about survival as well. And there's no wasteful energy behind this. This is deep intuition and wisdom, and leaning on your own intuition, leaning on your own wisdom, so that when you're in a certain space, it's, why am I here? I'm here for a certain reason. My intuition said, go here. My intuition said, stay here. And once you're in this space, I'm here for a reason. I'm going to use the energy here. I'm going to pick up my lesson. Why am I here? Now that I understand why I'm here, now if I'm going to move, where am I moving to? It's a reason. It's always about intentionality. No wasteful energy. No wasteful energy. So these are the 3 for us. And so, not being tied down by societal rules, and at the same time, seeing beyond the energy that's in front of us and seeing the life that's unfolding before us, what do we got to say and do to continue to tap into the other side, to bring this world into the physical? And with this though, we're not walking around like an open wound. We're not bleeding on everybody. You know what I'm saying? We're not avoiding certain people or situations just as we're just not triggered. We're just trying to move to a space where we're not triggered by the same people, places, and experiences. Like, if somebody calls you fat or calls you skinny, makes you feel a certain way, it's okay, taking on that and saying, you know what? Well, this is how it's a positive. This is how it's a help for me. This is why it works for me, either being heavier or skinnier or slimmer and things like that. This is why this is okay for me. And now that I know why it's a positive for me, that you saying that's not gonna be a trigger for me. Or I can joke myself about it before you try to joke me about it. But not being triggered, because that can lead to a distraction and throw you off the path in the world that you should be on, and still having the courage and faith to tap into that. All right, so those are for us. We just got to be mindful of anything trying to trigger us or stop us from tapping in to this the world that's unfolding before our eyes. The world that's unfolding before our eyes. All right, the next 6 are external influences and factors. The next 6 are external influences and factors. I'll take both of them. We got the inventor. Now, this is Leonardo and Archimedes, and being able to being fascinated with yourself, being fascinated with your own growth, taking fascination to anything and everything around you and making it useful. And how can it help you move towards what you're trying to create? Because if one thing can stop you from creating, from manifesting, and can throw you off, one of my quotes in the book is, I'm not sure, but if it only takes one thing to discourage you, then that's not what you really want to do. It's not for you. You know what I'm saying? But a person who's determined, you can't stop that person. And so this is about using anything and everything around you to bring forth your manifestations, even in a simple sense, right? How even when I don't have my cigars, I still do candle talk. It's like, you know what? I don't got a cigar, but I'll light my candle. You don't see them no more in here, but I had the incense lit. It's like using anything around you, and I'm at my pastor house. So I'm at my pastor house. I saw the incense, and I was like, I'm gonna just take one. And that is a part of it. Still adds that smoky visual to the whole concept, and I'm still working with what's around me to create. I'm still using what's around me to create those effects, that visual. We also had the strategist pop out. Now with the strategist coming out, the strategist is knowing all the consequences to any and every action and weighing those out before you take a move, before you make a move. And sometimes, you know, if it's chess, not checkers, some people are willing to. Like when I play chess, I know that, you know what, I'm going to sacrifice this piece, this pawn, this piece, whatever it is. Sometimes you make sacrifices, but you got to weigh the consequences. And once you make a move, you stick with it. Once you make a move, you stick with it. All right. And then this angel card comes out. Now, whenever the angel comes out, that is, the angel looks at you because it knows that you're a human, so that you go through certain emotions. And it's like, well, why are you going through these? And it's trying to give you that hug here. And so, and these coming out in the external influences and factors, I like it in the sense of the fact that you see creativity here, using anything and everything to create. You see strategists taking the best move, weighing out your options. If I go here, if I do this or say this, what are the consequences? If I go here or say this, what are those consequences? But aligning yourself to all the possibilities, and know that there is some spiritual protection around in all this. When you take this leap of faith, you're going to be okay. And so how I can even, because this is coming up in external influences and factors, how I can relate to this is one of my church members is going to pick me up tomorrow. So that's a move, you know what I'm saying? It's external, right? He said, where are you going to be at this time? I said, I'll be at Paris the house. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to pick me up, and I'm going to do some pottery tomorrow. So what I technically should be doing today and spend the rest of my time today is figuring out if I'm going to go make some clay, if I'm going to make some pottery on a pottery wheel. I'm about to go put my vape on the charger. All right, what you gotta do? If I'm going to be on the pottery wheel, I got to figure out what do I want to make, because he said he's gonna teach me some basics, and he said he said I'm gonna throw the water on the clay today, and so it's gonna be soft, so we can, you know what I'm saying, maneuver it and bend it and everything, so it's gonna be great. Now tomorrow I actually have to figure out what I want to make with the clay. So it's on a pottery wheel too. So things I thought about making, because he said, and then look up how to make a cylinder. So I thought about making a cup, but it's a couple things. So I can make something to hold like my incense. I can make like a cigar holder or something. That would be tough. Right? Right now it's kind of mine, like make like this multifunctional cup. But what I liked was when I was walking through the daggone grocery store the other day, it was a can, not a can, I'm using a can as a reference here, but picture, it was like half this size, made out of wood, but part of it was like cut out. So basically like a part of it was cut out. A swirl was cut out of the wood. And so my only drawback is like you couldn't use that for water. You see what I'm saying? Like if you pour a liquid in there, it's just gonna spill out. But what I was thinking in my head was, well, maybe if part of this is liquid, well, if you take out the swirls at the top part and not the bottom part, so making it tall enough so it could possibly hold a liquid, but then maybe at the top part I could still make it cut out, and I could cut out either some letters or something. I could just chisel that part out. Yeah, just thinking about on the spot, that's what I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a cup tomorrow out of clay, and I'm gonna chisel Kim Dynasty, of course, because you know that's the brand, that's the name now. Kim Dynasty, it's on everything. Kim Dynasty. I'm gonna chisel Kim Dynasty in the cup towards the top. And anything else? And I might put 2 little dips at the top of it, so that if I wanted to, I could hold a cigar in it. I could have it hold a cigar. So on the spot, that's how I'm thinking right now. It should be able to have dips in it. It's fire, right? Yeah, because it's like when I go to that cigar emporium, they have those little trays or little ash bowls, and it has 4 dips where you can just put your cigar in. So I'll put some dips around the top part of it so it can hold a cigar. And then even if I can, I'll put like it should just be able to hold the cigar. I might put a bridge across it, because what if I want to drink out of it too? things I'm thinking about. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna make this cup tomorrow. All right, then we got three more external influences and factors. The observer, taking a step back, read the energy around you, read the room. Why is this person saying, why did they use those words? Why did they use those choice of words? Were they really trying to be rude? Were they trying to be mean? Or were they actually trying to say something? Or were they trying to be genuine and caring? Why are they wearing all black? Why they put all black on and put a red shirt on? Are they trying to have a pop of color? Why? It's questioning anything and everything. You know what I'm saying? But not speaking on it. You wrestle with it in your head. Because when you wrestle with it in your head, that gives you a thought to say, why am I thinking about it in this way? Why did I interpret it this way? So we got the observer popping out, but it's coming out in the external influences. So be mindful of people observing you. And even in that case, if people are observing you, what energy are you emitting? What words and what thoughts and frequencies are you putting out? What are you saying? What are you wearing? What message are you trying to convey if people are watching you? We got the star climber, focusing on your star here. It's a path for spiritual ascension. Even noticing that, because it's the observer card, and this is external influences. So what the observer and the star climber, when people might be looking for you for clarity on how to ascend. If they want to go on their own path to saying, you know what, I want to do this. I want to tap into this as well. We got the observer, got the star climber, and last one, the awakener, taking action. And so this one's pretty clear. This one, and it's coming from external influences. So people looking at you, maybe even wanting or needing clarity on, because some people want to go on their own spiritual journey. Some people want to ascend. Some people really want to go far in life. They want to go, that's for me. Even if you take the mindset of, I got one life, even if you just think like that, if you don't believe in past life or next life or anything like that, if you got one life, I don't want to leave any rock unturned. I want to be able to say, and that's why I keep telling them, like, yo, if I died last year, they would have just said he was a teacher. But I said, I'm not going to go out without people saying he was an artist. And when you come into this world, you got people telling you who you are. But if you live long enough, they'll be telling you who you were. And it's like, by the time you reach 70, 80, what are people going to be saying about you? What did they see you do? How far did you really go? How far did you go? How high up the ladder did you climb? And then we got the awakener, which is clearly taking action. All right, those were external influences and factors. And even with that right there, that came on top of the energy that had to be learned. We had the Democrat that came out. Which was asking us who or what do we need to make space for in our life? And sometimes being that light, being that guiding star to help other people start and move on their spiritual journey. All right, now we're going to move into the shadow deck. Bottom of the deck, we already got Two of Swords, just is talking about that decision. I'm trying to find something I can use to hoop in my room. You should definitely do that, because you always talking about basketball. Make yourself a little hoop. Even if you got a trash can in your room, because I'm always just be thinking, right? Even if you got a trash can in your room, just putting that at a higher level in your room, either on top of a table or a desk or something. Now you got something that you can just trash. Kobe. You know what I'm saying? It's a little something like that. I'm always, whatever it is, the cheapest way you can possibly do that, you can just get your trash can, move it to a higher level in the daggone house, just a little mini janks, and now you got a little mini hoop. You know what I'm saying? Something that you, if you throwing away trash, just throwing it in there. You know what I'm saying? Easy, simple stuff. Or, I'm trying to think of something else. Cause I used to have a little mini hoop in my classroom too. I used to have a mini hoop in my classroom. And I had it on the wall. So, or you just go to Walmart, see how much it costs. The little mini hoop. It will come with a basketball. It needs to be inflated. All right. So, what is the advice for today? What do we see? We see a page. We see the full new starts beginning. That 5 of Pentacles. All right, boom. What is the advice for today? What is the energy we should embrace and embody? What is the advice for today? What is the energy we can embrace and embody? First card is the Empress card. First card is the Empress card. And even before, like I said, there was this one card of talking about and the energy that needs to be let go of. We had the Alchemist. And how yesterday the reading was, we had the 7 of Pentacles, we had the 7 of Cups, and that's the card of scattered energy. And it's like you planted all these seeds. Now, what are you really going to choose and work with and work towards? And it's like moving towards those things that make you happy. And if there's no more of changing one thing into another, turning one thing into another, it's like, okay, what if I'm going to stay right here in this space, letting go of that, trying to change one situation into another? I'm going to stay right here in this space. I'm going to work with this energy because this energy is in alignment with my higher self. And we got this Empress card, and that is very receptive energy. This is divine, feminine energy. And it's not a card of taking action. On this one, for her, it's whatever she wants, she gets, but she just waves her scepter. It's very easy. Just sitting back for a bit and allowing your manifestations to come to you, watching everything sprout up. Like the one guy said, there's prayer, which is you speak, you send that out. But there's also meditation, waiting to receive energy back. If you set out an intention, you done prayed about it, you understand the third? All right, take some time to either put some some healing chakra music on, meditating, sitting back and relaxing, and waiting for some energy to come to you. So we got the Empress. What is the advice for today? What is the energy we should embrace and embody? What is the advice for today? What is the energy we should embrace and embody? Now, we got the Lovers. Empress is major arcana. So is the Lovers. And so it could represent a relationship. It doesn't have to. It just talks about committing. You know what I'm saying? Committing to something and getting to the top of this mountain. Is divinely guided. You see the angel here is overseeing it. We already had the angel that popped up over here as well. And so that's just a connection. And you got the Empress to the Lovers, both major, everything happening. If it's not your time, because they, like, the thing is that God isn't slow, he's patient. God isn't slow, he's patient. And so just being able to sit back, see the life that's unfolding, see what's happening, and just being able to, you know what, I'm going to wait and I'm going to receive. I'm going to wait until I set out this intention and this prayer. I want better for myself. So now I'm setting out, I'm saying those, when this energy comes to me, like when he offered to, I didn't ask, I didn't say nothing to him. I was just in church. He said, hey, we're going to meet up today. You know what I'm saying? He said, we're going to meet up on Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? This ain't there. Hit me up then this ain't. But, and again, I'm not reaching out to him. Hey, man, What matter of fact, we're gonna reach out. We're gonna do it on Wednesday. Wednesday at this time. Where you gonna be? I'm gonna pick you up. Receptive energy, waiting. And so he's gonna teach me, my bro gonna teach me how to do, and that's creative. I get to do another creative, because if I say I'm an artist, I'm the greatest artist ever, I gotta be able to tap in with all different mediums. So to me, sitting there on a pottery wheel, never done it, but that's gonna be cool. I'm gonna make something. And like I said, I'm planning on making I guess an ashtray. I guess I'm making an ashtray, almost. Put some dips and grooves in it, so it can hold my cigar. Yeah. I might just give it some handles or something. What else do I need it to hold? I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know if I can make a jar. Like a... Got it. I just bought... I'm done now. Alright, bet. Time to relax for a little bit. I wonder if I can make like something with a lid out of clay. I don't know, that would be crazy, right? I don't know. But let's see. What is the advice for today? What is the energy we should embrace and embody? So we got the Empress, got the Lovers, and both of those are outside. That's major arcana. That's major arcana. That's divine. And now what we do see, the Nine of Pentacles. Now, this is very independent energy. This is very independent energy. She's the only one in the card. And the thing about her, though, is it's all these pentacles around her. But she's focused on this bird. So she has everything she wants. She has everything she needs. She's gone to this very independent energy. She doesn't need anybody else. And once all your wants and needs are fulfilled, right? Or even if it's just embracing that energy, what do you then focus on? If, like I said, I was watching Peaky Blinders. He said sex, freedom, and whiskey sours. Which one should I give up first? If you got everything that you want and need, and you can have it at any time you want, what would you then focus on? And focusing on that. Damn. You have the Nine of Pentacles right there, and then the Queen of Pentacles right there. Nurturing what you do have. You know what I'm saying? This is nurturing what you do have. And still getting, and so it's a slower moving energy, but that's still tough. The Nine of Pentacles there, Queen of Pentacles right there. All right, moving to the PlayTime deck. Moving to the PlayTime deck, and then done. The Dunzo. Moving to the PlayTime deck. Moving to the PlayTime deck. Got the King of Cups right there. Emotionally stable. Emotional stability. Emotional stability. All right. So now, this dude done walked past this car a couple times. All right. What is the advice for the day? What is the advice for the day? What is the advice for today? What is the energy we should embrace and embody? Because he done walked past the car a couple times, and this joint it's not no circular path, you know what I'm saying? So this time, and you know what I'm saying, he done walked past the car twice, like literally right here on this side, and he didn't acknowledge me. But when I looked over and I watched him, then he waved. I'm letting you know, I see you, Nick. I see you, bitch. I do not like people watching me, you know what I'm saying? Because you done walk past twice, you looking in my car and shit. Fuck that. I don't like that. But that's why I let people know, like, bitch, I see you. And I'm watching you too, bitch. You studying me, I'm studying you. Like I told you. Hey. Outside influences. Observer. Spiritual ascension. What you see me doing? My tarot read right now. Boy. See? This nigga see me inside the jank with my candles lit, doing this reading and shit. The candles smell good though. Candles smell good. All right, bet. What is the advice for today? What is the energy? Hey, man. No, I ain't falling for that. These nuts. Guess what? These nuts. All right. Empress energy. So, clarifying the Empress. Clarifying the Empress. Clarifying the Empress. What is the advice for today? What is the energy we should embrace and embody? What is the advice for today? What is the energy we should embrace and embody? Hey, now, I told you when I made sure I called it out before. The Two of Swords is at the bottom of the deck when I first put it out. Two of Swords right here. This is about swords, air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and being up in your head. You got to make a decision. And I like this, Jane. I like this, Jane. You see the moon, intuition. We already had the wolf come out. We had that wolf come out, which is a card of deep intuition and understanding and moving based on your intuition. So swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Two of Swords is about having to make a decision on what you're thinking. And you see the heart here, feeling. Now the thing is, you want to get across these choppy waters to the island behind them. There's your new world. You got to move towards it though. Take this blindfold off and move towards that. No, I was going to, oh man. See, here you go. Here you go. Here you go. All right. So yeah, anytime you say, guess what? I ain't even addressing it no more. I ain't addressing it no more. We got to find a new joke now. We got to find a new joke. All right. So the Empress with that Two of Swords, and even just being able to, sometimes it's hard, like I said, because Two of Swords is about having a decision to make. And sometimes we can just get caught up in wanting to take a lot of action or not trusting that things are working out in our favor. And so since we don't trust that things are working out in our favor, we start doing things out of fear. Now with the Two of Swords and that Empress energy is just, you know what I'm saying, being able to have enough faith and trust that, you know what, it is working out in my favor. And if I take a step back for a little bit, I can watch the energy unfold and play out. Knock, knock, who's there? All right, next, with the Lovers. With the Lovers. All right, what is the advice for today? What is the energy for today? All right, now with the Lovers, we have, all right, so, like I said, this doesn't have to be a relationship, but it just comes to a connection. And now we do have a court card, King of Wands, and we don't focus on the masculine, feminine version. It's just energy. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can be, a woman can have King of Wands energy. A man can have King of Wands energy. It's the energy about behind it. All right, knock, knock, who's there? If it's not Timmy Turner, then who is it? I see 55 minutes. Well, let me, if I wait. 55 minutes and 55 seconds on the timer. So 5555. It better be a funny joke. This better be a funny joke. All right, what is the last one we clarifying is this Nine of Pentacles. And again, Pentacles, Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We got that Empress energy, seeing things. But we got all the signs. No, we don't have any water yet. No water has popped out. All right, no water has popped out. We got Swords, we got Wands, we got Pentacles. So we got Air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right, what is the advice for today? What is the energy that we should embrace and embody? What is the energy we should embrace and embody? And now, the Eight of Swords. Yeah, so bottom of the deck, we do see the Emperor. Bottom of the deck, we do see the Emperor. Oh, that's cool though, right? Oh, why are these like that? I need that to do that. All right. So we already had the Empress come out. We had the Empress come out, and now you see the Emperor. Both divine, both major arcana. So that's good energy there. But only thing missing from this spread was water. There were no cups. There were no cups. Last one that came out with this 9 of Pentacles, clarified by this 8 of Swords. So more swords, air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And this is a card of self-imposed restriction. And you see how he's just chilling right here? Like he low-key sleep and blindfolded. The thing is, he needs to wake up, take the blindfold off, get out of these covers, and so he can see a way out. And this is like, there's more than one way to skin a cat. This is about being up in your head and just thinking there's only one way for something to happen when there are many ways to achieve your goal here. There are many ways to achieve abundance. And so this is just saying, open your mind up to the other ways that you can still get to the place that you're trying to reach. So that's all good energy, all good energy, all good energy, all good energy. All good energy. All right. So always thinking about ways to still reach your goal. You got that King of Wands there. And even if you figure out, well, what is it that I'm going to have to do? If you don't know what to do nothing. Sit, wait until the energy comes to you. Page of Swords, Two of Swords. So yeah. If you're not sure what to do nothing. That's what somebody told me one time. Because you're unsure. So meditate. Pray. Whatever you got to do. And then when the energy overtakes you, now it's like, okay, you got to wait to receive that energy. Got Queen of Pentacles. And then it's like, you know what? Now this is what I got to do. This is who I got to see. This is the action I got to take. If you don't know what to say or do, you do nothing. You go for a walk. You read. You journal. You write it out. You sit back, watch a movie or something. Then it's like, this is where I should be. All right. That was the read for today. That was the read for today. And so, like I said, in the middle of this, I know I need to be looking at cool things I can make on a pottery wheel. Because that's what I'm supposed to be doing tomorrow. And I will, well, it depends. If dude allow me to connect to his Wi-Fi, I'll go live with it. That's what I'm hoping. Yeah, I'm hoping I can go live with it, so I ain't got to record the video on my phone. And then I just need to figure out what I want to make, though. So I just want to make a cigar holder. If I can have it hanging, that's gonna be lit. Because I'm looking at this joint right here. So you see everything is hanging in this joint. Book bags, markers, Sharpies. At one point, I had my fish tank right here. So my betta fish used to be right there, hanging. Everything is just hanging. So I need to figure out. And now I got this right here. I could clearly hang this up. I could clearly hang this. But this is where I've been putting my ashes at. For the cigars and the incense and stuff. But if I can have a hanging cigar holder, that would be dope. So when I'm smoking a cigar, I put it right there. All right, these is it. Hanging isn't the issue, it's making it. Because just to hang it, all I'm gonna do is string or rope around it. Or if I need to make sure, I might need to put some holes in it so I can put some string and rope in it. All right, this has been another episode of Tangential Thoughts Chat Show. I'm your Chief Gihareh, leader of the Kim Dynasty and the Spiritual Bandits, and I'll see you on the next episode.